Bam. Video.
Are we on?
Video is
Are
going.
you on?
Video's going on just to catch a little pre-show. So
There is
anybody
no
watching this on
pre-show doesn't
YouTube,
exist. There is no such thing. Don't lie to these
you
people.
get
There
to
is
see
no
the pre-show.
There is no
First
pre-show.
time ever. If you're one of the special ones, you get to watch the first video episode pre-show.
Does not exist.
Snake Eyes does
Like
not exist.
The
Exit.
pre-
Wait. Snake Eyes does not exit.
He
the
doesn't.
pre-show. He
Yep.
just lives here.
Listen. Don't show these people how the sausage is made.
Well, I mean, they're watching the Google page right now.
The Google.
The Google, they're watching it.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of which, I need to put my phone on silent. Silencia. What? Don't show them how we put together show notes.
We're well prepared, and now I normally have show notes.
You do. You're really good about it, and I'm usually the one throwing in some crazy stuff right at the end.
Just you gotta start rolling, throwing me under the bus. That's how we roll here.
No. Yeah, you did the best.
Oh my god!
I was saying you already had notes. It's awesome. It's fun. I'm really trying to think what's been on my mind. Obviously, New Mutant stuff.
What about games? Because I got games.
I mean, I'm really wanting to go to Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm really addicted to Monster Hunter right now.
I've watched a couple of videos of real people who train samurai fighting.
Yeah.
Review the video stuff. It was pretty funny. They liked it.
Nice.
There was some glitches, like they were showing. I don't know. I mean, their style looks okay, but he sliced high, they're slicing low, and there's sparks flying out in midair. It was kind of funny.
It's all good. Can't all be awesome. Yeah, but it looks good. I just like the way it looks. But like I said, I'm addicted to the Monster Hunter
love
right now.
I have to face it. You're addicted to love.
No. Oh yeah, Witcher prequel. I seen that.
Toss a coin.
Yep. That's the reason. Hey, I read that. That's the reason there's a coin shortage. Is everybody tossed a coin to the
Toss
Witcher?
a coin to the Witcher.
Yeah, and we're all
Valley
out.
of Plenty.
We all out. Well, I told you that for Christmas, Jack's got this probably 3 foot tall Coke bottle. That's a
Oh yeah,
piggy bank, right? And rather than calling it that song was kind of popular around that time. That's pretty cool. He calls it his Witcher. That's what he calls it. I'm like, that's awesome. So I don't correct him at all because it's too good.
I pulled some stuff out of Mom and Dad's 1991.
It's pretty awesome. It's good stuff.
1986 right there.
Ooh.
Sticker book from the
dude.
Pleasant
I remember those. Dude, I remember sticker books
from the Pleasant Plains book fair. By God.
Oh yeah, you would always get them on the Scholastic Bust tour. You know, when they always showed up and man, I always bought so many books that week. Like I bet you I managed to buy something like every week. Not only did it get you out of class, but you know, you get something cool. You get a book. It's one of the reasons I loved reading.
Because I was lazy.
Well, yeah, totally unmotivated. Unmotivated.
God, let me read the Similarian again. Jeez, why would I want to know what pi is?
Well, I mean, they're both interesting there. Now you're talking math. Math's not like interesting. You know, other stuff isn't interesting as math. Math is awesome. Let's see.
Look, Durin's Bane, the whatever of
What are you babbling about?
The Balrog of Morgoth. Got some. Okay. Just play with the camera now.
Oh, I know. I'm still trying to think of some. Oh, by the way, I was watching this on Facebook. One of the Pawn Stars videos, and in the video, dude brought in Amazing Fantasy 15. And it was great. It was graded at like a 5.0. And
best I could do is $50.
Dude, no. Apparently, according to the comments section, and I watched the video, originally he wanted 16,000. Pawn Stars offered him 6. He countered with 11. They countered with 7, and then he said 10 was his bottom dollar. And they couldn't come up with a deal, so he walked. Now, in the comment section, they say a 5.0 right now is almost like 5 times that. Like 50,000. I was like, that's a lot.
That's sick!
I hope old boy held on to it. Because that's awesome. Good on him. He shouldn't try to lowball it. 16 grand for Amazing Fantasy 15. Man, should have jumped at the chance.
A book like that, you just hold on to. I mean, unless it's dire straits.
Yeah, you're about to lose the farm, you know, the mortgage hasn't been paid in months. Then you're like,
I mean, that's one of the books that caused the speculator, you know, like, oh, what? I can get 150,000 for my comic books. I better go buy up everything.
It is true. And I think the video, the guy says like he bought it at like an auction. Like they bought a lot at an auction and it happened to be in there.
I wonder what else just happened to be in there. Like in that kind of range, you're talking like Avengers 2, 3, and 4, Fantastic Four, 1, 2, and 3, or like Strange Tales or Captain America comics and Timely comics and all that kind of junk.
You buy them all. It's like 10,000 comics. You get one Amazing Fantasy 15, and then the rest is Image. You would love it. Love it.
Oh, another Spawn #1. Yes.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's what I've been waiting for. Yes. I love that feeling. Yes, I've got 15 Spawn #1s now. I can sell them for $15.
They go for more than that. They do. You're probably getting. You could probably sell a graded one slab for.
Wait till the movie comes out. I could sell them for 16.5. It's fine.
Wow. The hate for the Spawn comic. So good.
I don't have hate for Spawn. I have hate for Todd McFarlane. I tell you, he damaged me as a child.
That's funny. Why can I not think of anything to put down here? I'm seriously, my mind is like, I've had a long day.
Mush.
Very, very.
It'll come to you.
Day.
You'll get your rant energy going. You'll think you'll be like, this guy on the freeway and speeding and turning and turn signals and braking and
I didn't have to put up with any of that today. I'm lucky. Lucky. Man, I'm just pumped because like what did I watch recently? I rewatched Umbrella Academy season 1. And let's see, you have a week.
I ain't got shit.
You watched the video.
What video?
Oh, what? That's what I'm saying. You got to watch the video. I think we'll get somewhere. We'll get where we're going, and then we'll stop once we get there, because that's the way it works.
All right, well, I'm sitting at 10 after 7, so let's get this started.
Yeah, ready when you are.
All right. Well, 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome back to Not So Southern Gentlemen. I am Ricky, in the flesh, apparently.
And I'm Sean. And if you're listening, then things are going to be just like normal. But if by chance you happen to be on YouTube, on the Not So Southern Gentlemen YouTube page, you will get to see live webcam via webcam. Little chat action going on. Some all that, and we got some show notes on the screen. Not much. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at already?
It probably would have been a smart thing to push on social media that we were live on YouTube.
We're not live on YouTube. We're going to be on YouTube. I'm just screen recording right now. I'm just screen capping. Just screen
Well, that part's going out then. Ignore that part.
Oh, yeah. That part, yeah, totally
we
edit
have
that out.
The best live show ever. It's going to be great.
No, it's not.
It's funny.
No.
Funny. We're the funniest.
Oh my goodness.
So Sean, what did you do this week?
Well, considering it's been last weekend was we didn't record. We both had stuff going on. Very busy.
Yeah. We
did. It was just a really busy week. We watched some Umbrella Academy season 1. Is really the only thing I've been doing lately as far as nights. Free time, stuff to do. Umbrella Academy Season 1, Monster Hunter. I mean, that's all we've been doing. I know that sounds sad, but it's all I got going on right now. Everything else is kind of busy.
Yeah, work's busy. Everything's busy. My son just had his 15th birthday today.
Are you serious? 15?
15. Here we go. One more year for he can legally go drive a fuel-driven bomb. It's great. I love that.
Hey, so my question to you is, when your son turns 16, do you think he will do half the stuff that I did when you knew me when I was 16?
Not if I can help.
Hey, just know that if it does happen, I turned out all right. Because Ricky knew 16-year-old me. I started. I mean, we've probably told this.
Ricky knows things about 16-year-old you that I don't really care to remember. Yeah.
I mean, let's see. I turned. My birthday is in December, and I started work at Taco Bell that January. The month after I turned 16. I was locked and loaded. We have I had already went in and set it all up with Ron. It was already the moment I was good to go. Boren had hooked me up. It was
Boren. So inside baseball, folks. This friendship started at a Taco Bell at your local Taco Bell. What was the team? What team did you walk into? Which nobody will know who you're talking about, but I want you to give the recall. Who was your team?
Let's see. We're gonna go Doe and Gaines, Patrick and Tony, Buck. Side note, the guy we're referring to, I actually put in a request to only work with him because, quote, Ricky is a jerk. I think I'd put in for like a day off, and you were like, no, not gonna happen. And then
I didn't do William did the schedule, dadgummit. Don't put that crap on me.
I don't know. Oh, I know what it was. I remember the catalyst all of a sudden. And it really wasn't your fault, and it shouldn't have been my fault, but it was the first night we had closed together, and I had been told as a first night closer, oh yeah, load you up some food. So I'd made this giant bag of food. And you took that crap. You chunked it in the trash. You just threw it. And you were very displeased with me. I believe you had some very special words for me.
I expected better for Sean Thomas to act.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I was
stealing from the company day one, shoving his face like, oh, it's free food.
Dude, when you're 16, you gotta eat.
The ultimate burritos and the 17-layer Mexican pizzas that won't fit the steamer, and then the bags of nacho cheese go flying out the drive-through window because they don't want to carry them over.
Not a part of that one. Not a part of that one there. Just witnessed it. Absolutely incredible stuff. All right, enough inside baseball, dude. Earlier this week, a trailer / preview dropped of New Mutants. Looked like the first 4 minutes of the movie, right? Is it first 4 minutes of movie and then 4 or 5, and then the final trailer? And I ain't gonna lie, I geeked on it pretty bad. I'm ready to see more. I wish I could just continue that movie.
Yeah, I've expressed how I feel about this movie. I want this to happen so bad I don't care. I don't care. Put it in a theater, put it on Disney, make it video on demand. I don't care. Just get it to me. I want to see it. I want to laugh at it. I want to cry at it. I want to judge it. I want to curse it. I just want to view it.
Yeah.
Because it's looming specter of the Fox Marvel that's just sitting out there. It's in a can, just stewing, reducing down to its bits, and it may just blow away. It may just evaporate into nothingness. And Disney's like, I don't know what happened.
Do you ever have that fear that maybe it won't see the light of day? I mean, do you think we're guaranteed? Do you think we're guaranteed, especially after this? I mean, we're guaranteed to see it, right? Probably in the next 2 or 3 months.
You're not guaranteed anything. I mean, like some weird fate could befall. Mike Perlmutter is like, oh no, we can't. I have some big suit with that. Blah, 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 none of that. Get rid of
that. Well, I think they've strung the carrot too long, man. I'm ready for it. I want to see this. You are very familiar with this story and all that. Can You give us a breakdown. If I walk through it and I say, we start off with the dad carrying the daughter, is that Moonstar? Am I correct?
Yes, Danny Moonstar. Yes.
Okay, so her dad is obviously the guy. He's been in tons of movies, really awesome. Is he? Like we see in the trailer? Is that it? A bit role for that guy, or is he somebody that could?
Depending on how they do the Demon Bear, the story in the comics, you do see the dad.
Right.
Not in that capacity, but, she ends up saving her mom and dad, I believe. But, this is a really surreal... Like, if you ever seen Bill Sienkiewicz's work on New Mutants, his... that Demon Bear is that first run of his when he took over, and it's just... surreal, and it just punches you right in the face with the art, and it's just, you got to go, what is going on here? I can stare at the pages for like 5 minutes going, okay, I think I got this. Moving, oh my God, what is this? It's just really high octane visuals and surreal, and the story's coming at you, and it's not like Bill McLeod or Bob McLeod did a great job on the first dozen issues of New Mutants until Bill Sienkiewicz took over, but it's like a complete left turn, and you're just by the time the story's over, I don't even know if you're used to it yet. It's one of those you got to go back over.
Yeah.
Not saying it's akin to the writing of like Watchmen or nothing like that, but it's just visual octane. And it's very powerful, and the story is really good. I really like it. It's one of my favorite things they ever did, and it really got me interested in New Mutants, especially that title was originally, they were going for, oh, well, this is a different, it's an X book. It's the first X book that's off of this. It's, it's actually kids at the school and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then as soon as that Bill Sienkiewicz run starts, I mean, it's just a different book. It is weirdness and Warlock and Doug Ramsey and strange adventures out in the middle of weird stuff going on, Limbo and Belasco and all these strange new characters, and then you roll into where it becomes Cable and Deadpool, and it's just it's really like my brain goes completely dead, like a roller coaster. Yeah. Once you start that run. And it's not easy for somebody to just sit down and go, I'm going to read the whole of New Mutants. Like, whoa, right. You got to be in the right frame of mind to deal with that. And it wasn't a very popular book. But man, I'm excited to see this movie.
Yeah, me too. So what do you think our odds are, honestly? Just Disney Plus, or do you think, I know you had thrown around an idea of a dual release.
No, it's definitely going to hit the theater. I was just reading the article. The director Josh Boone says we're in the same boat as most movies. You sign contracts to guarantee a theatrical release, so it needs to open to even ever go to digital in the first place. We just too, like the rest of people, want to see it in the theater, but it needs to obviously come back at the right time. I mean, they're locked into a contract of showing it in the theater.
Okay,
and
that's fine. I mean, it is. Even if nobody can go, at least just throw it out there and say, okay, it's released.
Yeah, and probably what will happen is they'll announce day and date. It'll hit the theater and they'll put VOD on it. So, and I'll pay the $20-$25.
Yeah, not a problem. That's what I told Michelle. We watched the trailer and even she was like, yeah, when this happens, we'll spend the $25. If it's $24.99 or whatever, I'll wait and shut out all the lights and have a theater night, and it'll be awesome.
If the Melba gets it first run, I'm going there.
Ooh. Now, if that happens,
but if it's the local yokel who can't run a movie theater, to save his life, I'll watch it at home.
Well, I know they say there's there's 2 drive-in theaters in the process of being built down here right now. So, if you give it 2 or 3 months, I can't imagine it takes that long to build a drive-in theater. I bet I can. That would be awesome if we seen the revolution of the drive-in theater.
Well, it's happening. The people I know at the Melba have already been approached to use certain areas for drive-in theater. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of logistics that goes into that. I mean, not only have you got to figure out how to get, that's a new projector. I mean, you'd need to build a building for a projector. I mean, that's not something they make mobile.
Right.
This is a $50,000, $60,000 piece of equipment that runs hot, that has to be down, that has to be connected, and you have to have the sound system working but even if you have an FM transmitter, that's not cheap. You have to license, and
they should do Bluetooth.
All the stuff that goes into that. Yeah. But it's been thought of. We still have one in Mountain View.
Yeah, Mountain View. Yeah. My brother goes all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that is successful right now. They're selling out every show they get.
Yeah, there's one down here that does that, and it sells out every time.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd love to see the Batesville movie theater, the drive-in, come back. I mean, it's still out there, but I mean, there's no screen. The snack building is still standing, and the sign is still out at the road. I've told the story where the last drive-in movie I went to see was Clint Eastwood in Firefox, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, that was neat. If you've never been to a drive-in, if you're anywhere near one, it's a good experience to go, especially if you have kids, because it's just neat and fun, and it's just not like anything you normally do. So
yeah,
I recommend it.
Yeah, it'd be real fun. So go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
No, on. So on movies coming up. Now we just got news that Tenet is being pushed off the schedule.
Right.
They're announcing that they're going to do international release first today.
Okay.
The news broke. They're just going to go ahead. Countries that have already got the disease under control, they're going to go ahead and roll it out because they're doing it right. And and there'll be other dominoes that fall right after that. So there's going to be a lot of pirating in the United States. Probably that's not my game, but I mean it happens. It happens. But I don't think the movie industry will be hit too hard with what's going on. But there's a lot of reevaluating, how this stuff is going to work.
Yeah.
Because they've got to get. I mean, studios are notorious for going, we got to get the money in. Just stop. Yeah. You're good. Send it out. It's like video games. We have a certain just send it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
unless you're Blizzard.
Yeah. We may see a lot of movies lower their budgets, and work with, which it isn't always a bad thing. A lower budget movie means somebody's working harder to tell a story, and some amazing things can happen with the $2 and $3 million movie. It's just when you start having too much money, or you don't have enough, there is a sweet spot with the right direction.
It's gonna be awesome. I mean, I think. I do hate it that, like, some of the big blockbusters that were on the block, like Spider-Man 3 got pushed back. That sucks. I want to see that as soon as possible. Like, I know it costs a lot of money, but I want to see it as soon as possible.
Everything's getting pushed back. If it's not already in the can, it's probably still getting pushed back anyway, but everything's getting pushed back.
So let's see. What are we waiting on? Tenet? Black Widow? Obviously, New Mutants. We've discussed that. I mean,
Mutants still on the schedule for August. Black Widow still on the schedule for November.
Nice.
Tenet got removed completely, and so did something else. I don't remember what they said, but
that's rough. That's rough.
Everything like Eternals, it's just going to keep pushing everything out.
Yeah. Well, I hate that. I mean, I get it and I understand it and everything, but doesn't mean I have to like it.
So, Sean, I wanted to ask you this. So we talked about the crossover Transformer figures that are coming out, like the Ectotron that came out, Transformers Ghostbusters.
Right.
They announced the Gigawatt Transformer Back to the Future car. They finally acknowledged the Top Gun Maverick Transformer.
Right.
What vehicle, if you could only pick two?
Oh, I get two?
Yeah, you're going to get two because there's too many out there to just give one.
Okay.
What would be your top two if you were going to make them a Transformer? What property would you cross?
This is awesome. This is way good. I'm going to go the Turtle Van.
Nice. Well, would it just turn into a turtle, or would it be? Oh, would it be? What's the metalhead?
Oh,
yes. Metalhead.
Yes, the Turtle Van turns into Metalhead. Oh yes, do that. Make that happen. Nice. That little thing. Do it. Next, I would choose. I want to say Tim Burton and the Batmobile, but. I mean, wait, right? Is that not like the number one, the default?
You're got me in suspense. You're stopping here. You're like, I want to say this, but
I'm gonna go.
Basically, you're sneaking 3 in on me, but that's fine. Go right ahead.
No. Oh, yeah, it is true. That is what I was doing. Man, I didn't even realize it, and I was doing it. Perfect. Can I say the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine?
Absolutely. What would it be? Would it be a Transformers character hiding as the Mystery Machine?
Oh, yeah. You just come up with an original name, like, I don't know. I don't know. Just name it something. I think it would be awesome if it was just the Mystery Machine. How cool would it be if all this time Scooby-Doo and the gang were just riding around in a Transformer?
Nice.
And they had no idea. And then all of a sudden it spawns this TV series where you see Scooby-Doo, but the whole time there's a Transformer going behind the back and just sneakily solving all the mysteries and making it seem like they did it the whole time.
It must have been a ghost.
There you go. Exactly. Great series. Yeah, I'm going Mystery Machine and the Turtle Van.
If I had to do 2 or 3, I guess I would say the obvious one that nobody has said, which I don't know why, Kit from Knight Rider. It would be Kit.
Great choice.
I mean,
Great
it would
choice.
just be Kit.
Yeah. He could just be Kit. Yeah.
He would become a Transformer, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
That one. And I'm going to skip even though they kind of made one, the new Knight Rider, which was a Mustang. I'm just going to skip that. My second one, I was going to say Scooby-Doo, but you nailed it. So
really, we had the same one. That makes me so happy. Good job, dude. Good job.
I would. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to stick with 2, but I'm going to sacrifice my third one to an idea.
Yeah.
I would want them to redo Mask.
Okay.
But it's part of the Transformers line and the G.I. Joe line.
Ooh.
So, like the Mask figures are part of the G.I. Joe, which they did do. They did a G.I. Joe Matt Tracker figure. But then have the vehicles use Transformer technology and actually throw a real Transformer in one of them. And that'd be awesome. That'd be good enough for me. Yeah. And they have the licenses and stuff. They just haven't done anything with them yet. But my other property would be Airwolf.
That would be cool. Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. The thought I had, and I know it's just naming off cool vehicles in hopes that, you could have that vehicle and not pay. Because here's the
floppy from the Ghostbusters show with the ape. I'm going to punch you through this.
Oh no! I was gonna go Jeepers Creepers, the beating you van.
Oh my god! Just go straight up horror. He starts putting metal parts on him.
Dude, that would be awesome. Like he transforms and he's got like a death scythe, like the Gundam one. It just comes. Oh, it'd be awesome.
Oh, why didn't you say Gundam? Gundam Transformers, which they almost are anyway. Sometimes
they all almost are because they turn into jets. I mean, yeah. Although they're never truly in that form for a long period of time.
Gundam Wing and
Wing Zero does. Wing Zero turns into a jet quite a few times.
And if you weren't around at that time, those models were freaking everywhere. Walmart had Gundam models.
Oh yeah. I remember that. You know what's crazy is if you want any of those as collectibles, you're paying a decent penny just for the bottom tier ones, man. Like
had a bunch of them.
Trade them all. Get some Transformers out of the deal.
Probably trash. I don't know. They're just. I don't have them anymore. I don't know where they went.
Just now, my face could probably end up on Reddit with watching people die inside. That's what's gonna happen right there. Oh, that's sad. Why? Killing me. All right, tell me about Snake Eyes. What?
Snake Eyes. Well, there's a Snake Eyes movie, if nobody remembers, that is being produced and being made and stars and stuff like that for the third G.I. Joe movie. There's a third G.I. Joe movie called Snake Eyes. We don't know if it's connected to the other two. We don't know if it's a full reboot like Bumblebee. We still don't know if that's a reboot. I don't know. But, Snake Eyes today is also getting pushed. So
here's the thing about the G.I. Joe live actions. The first one was
Yeah.
I really liked the second one. I give the second one a thumbs up. Like it seriously deserves it. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Is it the movie or is it The Rock? I mean,
no, it's the movie. It's the movie. I enjoyed it. I seriously did. I thought the plot was good. I thought the mission to stop Cobra was something that seemed like an arc that could occur in the cartoon series. I mean,
that's the one we're talking about, the rod from God, where the tungsten rods dropped.
Yeah.
Or was that the first one?
No. That's the second one, I believe. Because the second one was I think they were in the White House, and it was like all total.
Yeah, Zartan was, and it was the guy from Game of Thrones, and
yes, yeah. I thought it was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I seriously did. So if you did one just on Snake Eyes, I say keep it a continuation, and then you get to play in your characters that you want into the Snake Eyes movie that people obviously, see, there's the thing. Are you going to bring in Channing Tatum for this? Is he going to have a bit piece? Or are you just going to focus on Snake Eyes? I say keep it keep it in the universe.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Bring in The Rock. Don't bring in Joe Colton. Don't bring in Bruce Willis.
What about bring in Dave Bautista? Bring in Dave Bautista. The Rock is look. I love The Rock, but good Lord, man, he is in everything. Like everything doesn't need The Rock. Everything doesn't need a little sprinkle of Rock.
Oh, I don't know about that, sir. I think
Are you
everything
serious?
would be a little. I mean, the energy and charisma he brings to. I mean, like The Rock isn't my favorite actor in the world, but everything I've seen him in is elevated.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it. I mean, like he's there. He's just bringing energy, man. I mean, if he raises all the other boats, that's fine. Put him in.
I guess. But I've also really enjoyed Batista. I mean, if we're talking about that, it's almost like a clique of actors, that are extremely talented. You look at The Rock, you look at Dave Bautista. You can even pull John Cena in there. Those are people that they're really special because not only did they do wrestling, which wrestling's fake or whatever. No, it may be a scripted drama.
But shut your mouth.
But those people are athletes, man.
Damn it!
They are still athletes, and there's not that big a crossover. If it is funny to me that, and I guess it is acting, the wrestling and the acting and that all putting on a character, and they really are. They're a character actor.
I mean,
they are a character actor.
Hulk Hogan movies. I've seen every Hulk Hogan movie.
Look.
He did not become a better actor. Like you've got.
Listen, No Holds Barred. No Holds Barred was shafted on a lot of awards. It could have been up there. Okay, I get it. So going from something like No Holds Barred, which is absolutely atrocious, I do get it. I do get it though, but you got to admit that is pretty cool that those three have been really able to make the jump successfully into Hollywood and make it big, make way more money than they ever would wrestling for Vince McMahon.
All right, favorite wrestler movie, go. Which one is it?
Wrestler movie?
Favorite movie that a wrestler starred in?
I mean, I'm just gonna go with the Guardian series and say Dave Bautista. I mean that's. Am I missing something? What am I missing? Lay it on me. Let's hear it.
That's the Rowdy Roddy Piper. They Live.
Oh, dude, that is a great movie. I mean, it's totally horrible. It's a horrible movie. In all honesty,
bad movie.
The acting acting makes some B-list movies on Sci-Fi look award worthy. But you are correct. That is fun.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yep, I'm all out of gum. Oh, that is a great movie. Yeah, They Live.
The 8-minute fight scene.
Yeah,
Love that.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It makes you wonder if because now I know do you think because they are actors that gives them a slide in to Hollywood? Otherwise, why wouldn't we have Major League Baseball, NBA, and NFL trying to make that side money when they're in their off season?
Well, now that's a good question. Has there ever been
Shaq? I mean, he wasn't successful, but he is.
Well,
Shaq.
But he had movies. No, it counts. Like he had
movies.
Kazam, and he was Steel. Wasn't he Steel?
Yeah, he was Steel. I mean,
yeah.
So I mean,
like Gretzky, he had a cartoon with Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan All Stars.
Yeah, Michael Jordan had Space Jam.
Oh, that's true.
And then now LeBron's gonna get Space Jam. But see, I don't call Space Jam.
Everybody shows up in a movie at some point. I know, but I mean, just a vehicle for a sports star is rare.
Right. And I'm definitely not comparing, Steel or anything like that compared to, say, Dave Bautista in Guardians or The Rock in Moana or anything, which I will admit, if I have to watch a movie with Jax and I can corral or coerce him into watching something, and it has to be a cartoon, I don't mind Moana. That's hilarious. The Rock kills it. It's a fun story. Yeah, I'll give you that. The Rock definitely brings that movie way up.
Moana is one of those, and it doesn't get enough. It actually does not get enough praise. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda, they hired for all that music before Hamilton exploded, but it came out after because it's animated and they worked on it for like 3 years.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's all his stuff, composition and everything. And then The Rock in that is just, of course, great.
Yeah.
And they sucker you into the story of this, girl who's the hero. But it's a great story. And you don't even notice. You're like thinking, oh, The Rock was great, blah, 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 and, actually the hero was the girl. It's all right.
Yeah.
You can like it. You can like it. Be a man.
It's great.
Suck it up.
Great. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's a fun story. And speaking of fun stories, it looks like we may get more now of our fun story from The Witcher.
How many of these games have you
played? Our Witcher. Do what?
How many of these games have you played?
I have watched somebody play Witcher 1 on YouTube. I personally have played Witcher 2 to about 50%, and then Witcher 3 to about 60%. I mean, those, Ricky, when I say a game is a long game, then that must mean it's an extremely long game. I loved Witcher 3. Incredible game. Did not complete it just because I don't have the time to make the Witcher investment. And that says something because...
But you invested time in Skyrim, right?
I beat Skyrim 3 times. Completely.
Well, maybe one of those should have been a Witcher playthrough.
I didn't have the time. I
was playing Skyrim. Don't you understand how this works?
Yeah, you can only play one at a time. Only one set of hands.
Time.
One set of hands.
I can only play it for the third time once.
Yeah, you only get your third time one time, dude. The next time's your fourth, and you've lost it.
100 or 1,200 years in the past, the beginning of the Witchers.
Yeah, I don't see. I wouldn't know any of this story. This would be fun, man. And from what I've seen, that the original author's on board to assist.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong. I mean, you got to find you another Witcher. You got to find you another Witcher, which is fine.
You've got to find another Henry Cavill for your story here.
You don't have to. He doesn't have to look like Henry Cavill. He can just be a Witcher. I mean, you could be a Witcher. You could be a Witcher.
If Henry Cavill wasn't the star of that show, would you have went through the Witcher?
Yeah, dude, as long as whoever played Geralt played him as good as Cavill did with the And what's funny is in the comment section just a little bit ago, I was reading when this came out, and they were like, "Oh, I don't understand how people could have liked that so much. Cavill came off as dry and emotionless." I wanted to be like,
"What?
You
have they played the game?
You do know that he is an emotionless person. Like, Witchers don't have Henry emotions.
Cavill, like, is a gamer, like, does streams on building dream PCs. And...
Speaking of which, has your wife made you watch it? Because I have watched it.
The Witcher?
No, Henry Cavill builds a PC.
Oh no! I just know about it.
Yeah. There, we've watched it. Yeah, it's girl fuel. I guess whatever. Stupid Henry Cavill.
He's got to go and get buff and stuff and talk about computers. This is our time.
This is my time. My time.
You got to come in here and ruin it.
Yes,
Mr. Smart Man, Mr. Sir.
I don't need you invading my nerd space.
Walks in the bookstore, picks up watch and starts reading. Girls in glasses everywhere just fall over themselves. We're all like, "Ooh,
what if the Witcher prequel? You said 1,200 years. What if we don't? I don't know the average life expectancy of a Witcher, and I know it's probably pretty far. But the thing is we could already have an established Witcher when the series starts. Like, it would be awesome just to have this dude that, because it feels like Geralt knows what's up, but he hasn't. I don't know. Geralt has a lot of, for a guy without emotions, he seems to turmoil.
Has a lot of feelings.
Yeah, he's got some stuff going on inside of him a little bit. It would be incredible just
he doesn't care about, and this like 3 other women like Triss and Yennefer of Vangerberg.
Oh, dude, Yennefer, golly, I cannot wait for season 2 just to see how far they take Yennefer's powers. Like, it'd be awesome. They did such great casting on The Witcher. They really did. I really enjoyed it. So if the same people are in charge of doing a prequel, and that's as much as they want to go and say, let's do it. Throw more stuff on the board. I'll watch it. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It's not like we're going out on weekends and partying it up, Make me stuff to watch. Do it.
So you're ready for Umbrella Academy Season 2.
Yes.
In 3 days, we get Transformers War for Cybertron on Netflix as well.
Okay, so is this a full series?
It's a full series.
Okay.
I don't know the episode. I think it may be 8 episodes. I'm not sure.
Nice.
But the embargo for it dropped today. Reviews are out. Okay. I have not read any yet. I kind of want to go into
you're going steering clear?
I'm going to go into it clean. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from the sites and everything until I can get my hands on it.
So what am I looking at here? Can I grab Jax and sit down and watch this, or is this Netflix Castlevania style more?
No. It is based. I mean, it's literally they're using the toys as the models for the show.
Okay.
Like they literally had a guy at Takara take the toy, look at the instructions, and go, okay, how does this work in CG? They have one guy. I watched a panel on it. They're like, they have one guy who's like a genius he just looks at the toy, and figures it out, goes through it a couple times, and he's like, okay, this is how this needs to work in the CGI model. And they just go and build off of, him.
Yeah.
And I've heard there's the panel I listened to had a lot of great things about the writers were saying.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of stuff that they're holding back. They're like, guys, this isn't like a one and done. This isn't like the stuff you've seen before. There's a lot of things you see in the trailer, but there's a whole lot of things you haven't seen yet.
So I haven't seen the trailer. So this is kid-friendly Transformers?
Well, as kid-friendly as the start of a war that, destroys half a planet can be.
I mean, it's animated. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Watership Down. I remember that being said. Yeah, it's animated. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Optimus Prime dying in the theater. I didn't cry.
What?
Optimus Prime. Did you go see it in the theaters?
Are you kidding me? I watched every single one of the toys I personally own die gruesomely on the floor and bleed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want Jax to have that moment. So that is, and he is showing interest in Transformers. He played with his cousins and they had Transformers. So now I may hit you up and be like, so what? Because dude, they're either blocky and have like no moving legs and no moving arms, or you have to have a master's degree to put it together. Like, is there no middle ground on Transformers?
No, now there is. So, okay, if you want it, seriously, if you want to get Jack started on something, on YouTube, they've put up, Hasbro has put up on their channel the entire Transformers Cyberverse cartoon. Now, this seems like on the face of it, it's just for kids.
Okay.
You know, but
it's not.
Several fans and a couple of people that I listen to on podcast have watched this entire series and love it. They say it's a modern reimagining of the G1 cartoon we fell in love with as kids.
That's awesome.
And the toys for it are really inspired. I almost bought some at Target. They have a pack where there's a Quintesson and like two characters.
I like the Quintessons. They were always cool.
And well, that's one of the things I was going to talk about. So at the, not the Comic-Con, because I showed it a little before that, but we knew that there was going to be a Quintesson toy coming out and a Alicon, which is one of they've never released this toy. It's one of the robots from their planet that the Transformers land on in the movie. Hasbro's just never made a toy of them. They made the Sharkticons, but not these others. Well, they made a character of that. Well, they just announced that there will be a box set of 5 figures. 2 or 3 of them are recolors. There's a new Quintesson Judge that's a little different color. A new Sharkticon, which is from a line a few lines back, but it was a really good figure. And then they're making not only the figure I just talked about, but a different figure. I mean, the same mold, but a different head and different stuff on it to make him a figure that was in. You remember the courtroom scene from Transformers the movie where the Quintessons, there's 3 Quintessons there, and they're judging, Hot Rod and Cup are locked up.
Yeah.
Well, they have a bailiff, which is the character, and then they have a guard, which is the guys with the tentacles and the long head like an alien, and then the Kranix, they have a little itty bitty figure called Kranix that they've also never made a figure of that's in this box set, and the whole box opens up and it's a cardboard jury room from the movie.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty
awesome.
Neat.
Yeah, but I'll need to check out that series. That sounds good.
Yeah,
I need to check that out.
Yeah, the War for Cybertron that's about to come out is really highly talked about. And the Cyberverse, it's already out there, already on YouTube. You can throw Jax on it and start watching immediately. It gets really good ratings too. So
that's awesome. Yeah, and then Friday we get Umbrella Academy season 2. Like I had said, we get to I'm ready for this. I wish I could say stuff. I can't say stuff because you're not there. It's gonna be really good.
I'm here.
It's gonna be really good, but you're not. You haven't watched yet. How many? You said you're 3 episodes in?
Yeah.
Okay. You should just.
So I didn't tell. I may have told you, but went on a little adventure yesterday. Went to Jonesboro for Logan's birthday.
Right.
Took him to Red Lobster. Had a good time. Well, while I was also there, I thought, hey, I'm trying to sell these comics. They're still in the back of the car. I met a guy.
Your lot.
But he didn't want it. Like, he didn't want to pay what, He was like, well, yeah, I'll give you so much for it, but there's nothing really here I could do. Yeah, okay, I'll keep them. Thanks.
The Super Low Ball. The Super Low
okay.
Ball.
All right, well, okay. All right, have a great day.
Yeah, that's always fun.
So, I messaged my guy that I've been talking to. I was like, hey, I know I didn't get you the list, but I'm in Jonesboro and I just happen to have these because I met a guy and it fell through. Right. Do you want to meet and look at them? And so he's like, hey, heck yeah, let's do this. So we showed up to a flea market that he has a booth in, which I know well. I've visited before.
Nice.
And both owners came out. They have an online eBay kind of thing they do. And they came out and looked at everything, and they were like, sounds good, let's do this. So we did this. And I unloaded like all of my extra books for about 50 cents on a dollar. And that was good. Yeah. It was really good. Because I didn't, you know, I was thinking like the lowball guy. Like it was $400 more than the lowball guy offered, put it that way.
Dang. That's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, so I felt good about that, yeah.
It's always good. And so now that you've done that, I know you're eyeing something in the horizon. What is here's a question. You do a lot of buying. You do a lot of selling. You do a lot of swapping comics around and all this. But I know you have your core collection that, you know, I see, you know, in our docs, you have your list of comics and stuff. What is one that if you seen it, you'd be like, all right, that's more than I've ever spent on any comic ever, but I'm gonna buy this because it's what comic would make you drop more money than you've dropped on a comic before?
Well, I've considered an Avengers #1, but nice. I mean that's pie in the sky. Realistically, if I saw Marvel Spotlight #5, first appearance of the Ghost Rider for a good price, I probably would pull the trigger on it. If I saw, I've got pretty much everything that I really ever sought after as a kid, right. You know, and I don't know, like all the Transformer stuff I have, right. Most of the Ghost Rider stuff that I wanted, I have, all that Burn X-Men, I've got all that, you know, other than like an X-Men, giant size X-Men #1, 94, 95. 95 is really reachable. I could probably go out and do that, but like a 94, that's something special. And a giant size #1 would really be what I'm looking for right now. You know, why I buy bulk books, you know, is to find something like that in them. I'm not so much a New Mutants 98 because, and I love Ryan Reynolds. Don't get me wrong. I love the character he does with Deadpool.
Yeah,
I know what you're going to say, but I've just never been a fan of Deadpool. I had that issue in my hands and put it back on the shelf. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's stupid. You
don't have one? I thought you had one.
No, I don't have a New Mutants 98. I have first appearance of Cable. I have that. Yeah. I have issue 97.
Yeah.
I picked up issue 98 and go, I'm sick of this guy's artwork. I'm dropping this run. Put it back on the shelf at Paper Chase. I remember it.
That's so sad, dude. It's so sad.
Yeah, I do have regret.
I would love to have it. That would be one that would go right here. That would go right there.
I know. I know. I got you. But a wall book.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. That just
I'd love to find a Spider-Man #1 Platinum. You know, I don't know where the Paper Chases one went to that they had.
Yeah.
But sure you know, just to complete the set.
Yeah.
I haven't got any signed book, like a Todd McFarlane signed book.
Do you have a Spidey 300?
I don't have 300 or 301.
Nice. I didn't know if you had those.
Yeah, I have the 299. I have the first appearance of Venom.
I have a
don't have.
I have a 298. Yeah.
You have a 301 also.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you've got the first Todd McFarlane artwork 298, and then I have the 299.
Yep.
You've got 301, and neither of us have 300.
No.
Do we? Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't have 300. I wish.
Yeah. So what one book would you go, ooh, I'm dipping into the savings. This has got to happen. This is just happening.
New Mutants 98.
I knew it.
Yeah, New Mutants 98. Because a Spidey 300 would be up there. Because like you said, I've got my Killing Joke. That was one I've wanted for a while that I was able to get. I've got a lot of the others that I wanted. It's just crossover stuff with Spidey and Deadpool absolutely would be up there.
Do you?
Oh, I need the other one of these. Is it the 95 that has? There's another one with the black suit. It's it's not Web. It's let's see, Amazing. I can't think of the other one. There is a fourth one and it's not even that pricey. It could be one. It would definitely be one that I would look for. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. I think New Mutants 98 would definitely be one that I would be like, okay, I got to make a phone call, make sure this is okay, and I'm going to drop some.
Mm-hmm.
It would be up there.
Go ahead. I kind of want the Marvel Age number 12 that has the preview of the black suit, but it's got the red chest.
Another one, probably Strange Tales, 169, with Doctor Strange.
What's special about
that? That's the one where it tells his origin. I think it's Strange Tales 169. Don't now you're gonna.
I am. Hold on. $169.
Oh wait.
Well, that's Brother Voodoo.
110.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, 169.
No, 169 retails it, but
yes.
110.
Yeah. That's the first appearance. 110's the first appearance. 169's that retelling of the origin where it has him on the front cover. Right? That's the one I like. It's another one I would go for.
But
I have 111. Have you seen it in there?
Not that I
first appearance of Asbestos Man.
Wan, you better take that one to the lockbox, because
hey, you don't know, man. It may be up there. That is.
Hey, you never know. I mean, it could be Paste Pot Pete is the next one on the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
and some of those old.
Stay tuned next summer. MCU brings out Asbestos Man. Don't you know about Spider-Man fighting the Sinister Six? Scorpion, Venom, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Asbestos Man. It's terrible. It's
not 113. No, okay. Don't
worry about it.
So
fine.
I have the one you were thinking of, issue number 115. Which is the first origin of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, 115. That's it. That's it. Yes.
I acquired that a couple years ago and love it.
Yeah. Yep.
Not one I was looking for, but one I ran into. Is like, yeah, okay, I think I got to have that one. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
well,
pick that up. That X-Men number 4.
We may be running a little long in the tooth. I don't know. Do you have anything to add this week?
No, that's pretty much it, man. I'm ready to retire this tonight. Right. Anyway.
So as always, thanks for listening. If you're on YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. Give us some feedback on the video. If you're a regular listener, please, in the next few days, this will be up on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. It'll just be youtube.com/notsouthern gentleman. If you want to find me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Maynard98. Rick, all back to you.
You can search Not So Southern Gentleman on Facebook. You could hit me up at Ricky Westbrook on Twitter. Or
Not So Southern Gentleman at gmail.com for emails. But you introduced something special last week. What is that special number? Do you have that on hand?
Oh my gosh. Well, I do. I actually do.
Oh my goodness. Dude, and think about this. If you text back and forth with Ricky enough or call us and leave us a voicemail, we might be able to do live interaction with somebody on the phone. That would be fun.
Yeah, you know, I could. That's what I was hollering to you about. I guess I could have text that out, going, "Hey, you know, you could give us a call and see if this works." That number is 501-725-0181. 501-725-0181. Not So Southern Gentleman voicemail number.
Yes. Call. Leave us a message. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. For Not So Southern Gentleman, I'm Sean.
I'm out.
He's Ricky, and he's out. Y'all have a good one.
They know this. They're good.
Are you sure? All right, fine.
All right.
Whatever.